Hey, it's Ben from ZOAR Fitness, and today I'm going to be going over cycling deadlifts in workouts. So specifically, how does your technique, your actual mechanics in the deadlift change, whether that's a relatively heavy barbell or a relatively light barbell? So I'll demo both of them first, then I'll talk about it a little bit more. So this will be the heavy variant of a deadlift. So just pretend I have like close to my max on the bar here. So that would probably what it's going to look like, about the speed, about the technique that I'm going to use for a heavy barbell. Now I'll demo what it would look like if it's a light barbell. So a few of those things that you may or may not have been able to tease out of that. First thing that's going to change is during heavy variance. If it's something that's maybe even above 70% in the workout, you might be doing this just because the bar is going to be moving a little bit slower. So in any kind of strength variant, or if it's a heavy percentage, you're going to see more forward knee travel after that bar gets past your knees. So kind of after you tilt over, the hips are going to sink down, which is going to create more forward knee travel. If it's a really light barbell, we're going to cycle, and that shin's going to stay pretty vertical, and most of the action's going to occur at the hip. And it's like the easiest way to do it, and the reason for it is because that way we can basically just get the knees out of the way, where we can move really quickly and just kind of almost bounce or like use the elasticity in our hamstrings and really get more aggressive with just the hip. Because if we only have one joint in play and the knees are out of the way, it's a little bit quicker. So that's the biggest thing that's going to change. You might also change to just having a hook grip, double overhand, and that kind of allows you to have a little bit longer of a reach. If you was a really light barbell, I might just use that versus a mixed grip, and that just kind of allows me to be a little bit longer and looser than if I have a mixed grip. Other people, that might blow up their grip, and that might not be an option for them. Same is also true for if we have the heavy barbell. Some people are going to be doing all singles where it's like this. Versus the next person might do doubles or triples and take a little bit longer break in between there. And that's not necessarily right or wrong. It's kind of comes down to someone's individual kind of limb lengths and strengths. If you have a really strong pull off the floor, you're probably going to do more likely to do more singles. Whereas if you have if your kind of sticky spot in your deadlift is off the floor, and then oftentimes that first rep is really hard, and then it's almost easier after that because you can get a little bounce off the floor, then you might do 2 or 3 or 4 reps, even if it's a heavy weight, and be able to drop it and reset. But the actual technique, the biggest thing that's going to change is just pushing your knees back out of the way if it's a lighter barbell, and more of that stiff leg, almost an RDL type action, and you can be really quick with that, versus, again, getting more access to the quads when the bar is a little bit slower moving, and you need that extra strength for heavier weights. So good luck. Let me know if you got questions.